Hey Nerd Society, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an incredible topic, Omega-level X-Men mutants. These are the mutants with powers so vast. They're practically unstoppable and have abilities that could change the universe as we know it. If you're as excited about mutants and Marvel's most powerful characters as we are, be sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe to stay updated with all things superhero. Let's get into it. Vulcan Gabriel Summers, also known as Vulcan, is the third Summers brother, known for his extreme energy manipulation abilities. He can absorb and redirect almost any form of energy, making him a powerful weapon in combat. Additionally, he has flight and impressive physical durability, placing him among the most physically strong mutants. Vulcan is a complex character with a story marked by tragedy and betrayal. He was kidnapped and tortured by enemies of his family, shaping his worldview and fueling his anger. Gabriel embarked on a path of revenge and conquest, even becoming the Emperor of the Shi'ar at one point. His journey is one of power and betrayal, where he seeks justice and vengeance for the traumas he endured, making him both a villain and anti-hero. Rachel Summers Prestige. Coming from an alternate timeline, Rachel Summers is the daughter of Jean Grey and Scott Summers and has inherited her mother's telepathic and telekinetic abilities. Additionally, she has a connection to the Phoenix Force, which further amplifies her powers. In the X-Men universe, Rachel bears the weight of family expectations while also forging her own identity and attempting to avoid the dark fate of her timeline. Rachel has taken on various roles within the X-Men stories, including as a leader and a temper warrior. She is a fierce fighter dedicated to protecting the mutant race, but also carries psychological scars from her life in a world where mutants were hunted. Her connection to the Phoenix makes her a powerful weapon, yet she constantly struggles to control this force and use it for good. Rachel is one of the most resilient and complex characters in the mutant universe. Seline Gallo. Seline is one of the oldest and immortal mutants existing since ancient times. She is a psychic vampire, meaning she feeds on the life force of others to maintain her youth and enhance her powers. Additionally, she has shadow manipulation abilities, telekinesis, and telepathy, making her a formidable adversary. With centuries of experience and knowledge in magic and energy manipulation, Seline is one of the most dangerous mutants. Seline has caused major problems for the X-Men and the mutant race, especially when attempting to consolidate her power. She has long pursued ambitions to control and dominate other mutants, particularly during events like the Necrotium arc. Seline is driven by a desire for power and immortality, making her a constant threat to heroes and villains alike. Her vast knowledge and accumulated power over the centuries make her a complex and nearly impossible enemy to defeat permanently. Strife is the clone of Cable and shares the same powerful combination of telepathic and telekinetic abilities, but without the hindrance of the techno-organic virus. As a villain, he uses his immense power to battle the X-Men and other hero teams, creating intense conflicts with his cruelty and strategic intelligence. His anger and resentment toward Cable and the X-Men have driven him to seek relentless vengeance. With telepathic abilities that rival the greatest psionics and telekinesis that lets him manipulate the environment with destructive force, Strife has become one of the X-Men's most dangerous enemies. His motivations revolve around an inferiority complex for being a clone, as well as an intense thirst for power. Over time, he has developed his own sense of identity, becoming more than just the evil clone, but an independent and formidable threat. Elixir, Joshua Foley, is a mutant with the power of biological manipulation at the cellular and molecular level, meaning he can control and alter biological processes in living beings. This allows him to heal injuries, diseases, and even genetic conditions, making him an incredibly powerful healer. On the flip side, he can also inflict severe harm and even cause death by manipulating an opponent's cellular processes. His ability goes beyond conventional healing. He can regenerate lost organs and tissues and can even resurrect those who have just died. In addition to his healing powers, Elixir has a rare second ability. He can alter his own biological structure to strengthen and evolve his powers. Exodus, Bennett du Paris. One of the most loyal mutants to the mutant cause, Exodus possesses advanced telepathic and telekinetic abilities, as well as immortality. His strength and conviction in mutant superiority have led him to fight alongside Magneto, making him one of the most feared mutants. Bennett is a character who grapples with the morality and ethics of his belief in mutant supremacy, frequently clashing with the X-Men. Exodus has an almost religious devotion to what he believes is the destiny of mutants, which makes him a very determined character. His loyalty and power put him in constant opposition to those who threaten mutants. Over the years, he has acted as both an ally and enemy of the X-Men, depending on where his loyalty to the mutant cause takes him. Exodus is driven by an unshakable faith and a willpower that challenges all who face him. Manifold, Eden Phisai. Manifold has a unique and powerful ability to manipulate space-time, allowing him to teleport anywhere, including to other dimensions. He is described as a universe talker, which means he doesn't just move through space, but literally bends the fabric of the universe to reach his destination. This makes him one of the most valuable and strategic mutants for both the Avengers and the X-Men. Eden Phisai, as Manifold, grapples with the complexity and responsibility of his powers, especially when used in dangerous missions. He is known for his calm demeanor and teamwork, always considering the greater good. His reality-bending power makes him an essential asset in cosmic and interdimensional missions, where his abilities are invaluable to protect the universe. Mikhail Rasputin, brother of Colossus and Magic. Mikhail possesses quantum manipulation abilities that allow him to alter reality on a molecular level. He can open portals to other dimensions, transporting himself and others to alternate realities. These abilities make him an extremely dangerous mutant, as he can alter the laws of physics around him, posing challenges for any hero who opposes him. Mikhail was introduced as a mutant with a tragic and complex past, marked by traumatic experiences and the pressures of his abilities. Throughout his appearances, he has taken on roles as both a villain and a hero, grappling with the weight of his powers and his place within the Rasputin family. His relationship with Colossus and Magic is tumultuous, as he frequently poses a direct threat to them. Mikhail is a mutant who constantly seeks to balance his immense power with his sanity. X-Man, Nate Gray, is an alternate version of Cable from the Age of Apocalypse, but without the limitations of the techno-organic virus. He possesses telepathic and telekinetic abilities so advanced that they rival the most powerful psychics in Marvel. Nate was designed as a living weapon to defeat Apocalypse, and his existence has been marked by intense conflicts and a search for identity. As X-Man, Nate struggles to understand his purpose and role in the universe while managing his immense powers. He frequently finds himself in moral dilemmas about how to use his abilities, knowing that his potential can destroy or shape realities. Over time, he has developed a deep empathy and sense of justice, even as he struggles to control and contain his powers. Nate is one of the most complex and profound mutants, representing the unlimited potential of the mutant psyche. Franklin Richards. Franklin Richards is the son of Reed and Sue Richards from the Fantastic Four. Since a young age, Franklin demonstrated almost limitless reality warping abilities, capable of creating and destroying entire universes. This potential places him among the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, rivaling even cosmic entities. Franklin also has precognition abilities, which allow him to foresee future events. Despite his vast range of powers, Franklin has struggled to control them completely, especially in his youth. On several occasions, he was unable to contain his powers, leading his parents to try to suppress his abilities. Franklin grew up alongside experienced heroes, who helped him understand the weight of his powers and the responsibilities that come with them. Throughout various stories, he's seen as a key figure in the future of the mutant race and the universe. Alright folks, that wraps up today's deep dive into the world of Omega-level mutants. I hope you found it as exciting and insightful as I did. There's so much power and complexity in these characters, and we barely scratched the surface. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button to show your support, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Which mutant do you think deserves more recognition? Or which one would you add to the list? And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. We've got plenty more superhero content, so stay tuned for what's coming next. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.